14 and 13. Yeah, and then the rest of the scripture. But anyway, let's just get started. Okay, so this is Matthew 14, 13 through 36, if you get what I mean. I hope so, but let me just show you. So this part right here, going down to this part, but stop at 15. So yeah, just all this, but stop at 15. Okay, let's get started. When Jesus heard what had happened to John, he left in a boat and went to a lonely place by himself. But the crowds heard about it and followed him on foot from the towns. When he arrived, he saw a great crowd waiting. He felt sorry for them and healed those who were sick. When it was evening, his followers came to him and said, "No one lives in this place, and it is already late. Send the people away so they can go to the towns and buy food for themselves." But Jesus answered, "They don't need to go away. You give them something to eat." They said to him, "But we have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish." Jesus said, "Bring the bread and the fish to me." Then he told the people to sit down on the grass. He took the 5 loaves and 2 fish, and looking to heaven, he thanked God for the food. Jesus divided the bread and gave it to his followers, who gave it to the people. All the people ate and were satisfied. Then the followers filled 12 baskets with the leftover pieces of food. There were about 5,000 men there who ate, not counting women and children. Immediately Jesus told his followers to go into the boat and go ahead of him across the lake. He stayed there to send the people home. After he had sent them away, he went by himself up into the hills to pray. It was late, and Jesus was there alone. By this time, the boat was already far away from the land. It was being hit by waves because the wind was blowing against it. Between 3 and 6 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them walking on the water. When his followers saw him walking on the water, they were afraid. They said, "It's a ghost," and cried out in fear. But Jesus quickly spoke to them. "Have courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." Peter said, "Lord, if it really is you, then command me to come to you on the water." Jesus said, "Come." And Peter left the boat and walked on the water to Jesus. But when Peter saw the wind and the waves, he became afraid and began to sink. He shouted, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught Peter. Jesus said, "Your faith is small. Why do you doubt?" After they got into the boat, the wind became calm. Then those who were in the boat worshipped Jesus and said, "Truly you are the Son of God." When they had crossed the lake, they came to the shore of 𝚂𝙾𝙲𝙸𝙰. I don't know, but I'll put it right here. When the people there recognized Jesus, they told people all around that Jesus had come, and they brought all their sick to him. They begged Jesus to let them touch just the edge of his coat, and all who touched it were healed. Amen. Okay, so I hope you guys understood that, but this message in here, it's very, not a lot of people realize the message that has been given in this story. First off, Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Yeah, that's crazy, but that's just his power. Like, he can literally do anything. Then he told his followers to go on a boat, and he sent them on a boat, but then he went up to the hill to pray. To pray. And it was like really late. It was like nighttime, and a wave, like a huge storm, started to happen on the boat, and his followers were on there. A huge storm happened, and Jesus saw, like, he knew what was happening. So he went to them, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's a ghost, what's that in the water?" and everything like that. And Jesus was like, "It's me, like, it's Jesus, it's your father." And he said, like, "Do not be afraid, it's me." everything like that. Peter said, if it's you, let me come to you, like let me cross the water. And Jesus said, come. And when he did that, Peter started to walk on the water. But when he started to walk on the water, he looked to the wind and he got afraid and he began to sink. And Jesus was like, why do you doubt me? Why do you have a little faith? Like, always have faith in me and trust in me, because you don't have to worry if I'm by your side. And the people, like the rest of his followers said, truly you are the Son of God. And they began to worship him. And everybody knew and they recognized Jesus. And it said at the end that whoever touched the edge of his coat were healed. Yeah. So first off, that's how much power Jesus has. Like, he can literally do anything. And we don't even realize how much power he has. Like, he has so much power. People think that the president has power or your principal has power. First of all, they don't have power. And they do not have the power compared to Jesus. Like, I can't even explain his power because it's so huge. It's so huge. He can do anything, guys. He can do anything. He can make the rain pour down in 3 seconds and then make it stop. He can make a storm hit like that and then make it stop. He can open up the gate of anything and make it pour down on us. He can do anything. And I really hope you guys are understanding these stories that I'm saying, because of the message. And each and every one of these stories explains God's power. All of these stories are literally representing his power. And if you need to, you can always go back and watch the rest of the videos if you want to. I'm not pressuring you to do that. But if you think that you need just more help, and if you want to learn more about it, if you forgot something, always go back, because I really want you guys to understand his power and understand his love and understand the message. So that's one of the things. Also, and when God told Peter to come to him, Peter started walking on the water. Anything is possible with Jesus, but we never should think that we are stronger, bigger than Jesus, because we're not. We are literally made out of dust, okay? We are literally his children. We do not have the power that Jesus has. And we can't walk on water without Jesus. We can't do the stuff that Jesus can do. But with Jesus, anything is possible, and this proves it. With Jesus, anything is possible. Anything is possible with Jesus. Nothing is impossible with Jesus, because he makes everything possible. Whether you think it's impossible, everything is possible. Jesus is literally the definition of everything is possible, because he makes everything that is impossible possible. So that section when Peter started coming to God, he was focused on God. But the minute that he turned his head and started focusing on the storm, he began to sink again. That is literally our life. That is literally our life. When we be on fire for God, we are focusing on him. Oh my gosh, guys, please don't focus more on the storm that is happening in your life, because when you're focusing more on that, you're gonna start sinking like Peter did. When Peter started to look at the storm, when Peter started to look at what was happening behind him, he started to sink. But when he was looking at Jesus, when he was focusing on Jesus, he became to walk toward him, and not focus on him. He started to not fear. But when we focus on the storm in our life, we start to become afraid and we start to drown. We start to sink. So guys, whatever you are struggling with, please focus on Jesus, because I promise you that he will set you free. He will take away the storm. He will settle the storm down. He will calm the storm. But you have to focus on Jesus. You have to focus on him. And I know it's hard because worldly things, all these worldly things in this world is so hard to resist, because it's so attractive. But we gotta focus on Jesus, guys. We got to. And when we do, we will get strong. We will have more faith. It said, why Jesus asked his followers, why do you doubt me? Why do you doubt me? Why do we doubt Jesus? Why do we doubt him? Why don't we trust him? Why don't we trust him like we trust our friends? Why don't we trust him like we trust our parents or our teachers? Like, why do we trust them but we don't trust Jesus? Like, he literally made you. He knit you in your mother's womb. So why don't we trust him, guys? Why do we doubt him? Why do we doubt his power? Why do we doubt our faith? And I've dealt with that. I've doubted him, and I've doubt my faith when I started to focus on my struggles. I started to doubt him. But we gotta be strong, guys. We gotta be strong. We gotta keep on focusing on Jesus, and we gotta keep on doing what we're doing, because God will make us stronger. With Jesus, anything is possible. So stop focusing on your storm. Stop focusing on the wind. Stop focusing on the rain. Stop focusing on all of these things that is shooting at you like arrows, and that is starting to bring you down. Jesus will rise you up. Come to him. Go to him. Jesus is waiting for you guys. So I hope you guys understand that, and I hope that you learned more things. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you want, and to like this video. We are literally already so close to 90 subscribers, so close to 100 subscribers. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, I am truly blessed with this platform that I have, not just on YouTube but on TikTok and on you can literally friend me on the Bible app if you want. It's linked in the description box. But anyway, thank you guys so much. And I guys, I mean it when I say that I'm praying for each and every one of you guys, and I hope that whatever you're dealing with, it will get better. And that you will just keep on focusing on God, and keep on having that fire for God, and keep your faith and never doubt him, and just keep on doing what you're doing, because God is proud of you. And we're so close, guys. We're so close. And I hope you guys understand this video, and click on that bell so you can get notifications when I post my next video. If you like this video, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.